theme.
It does feel like a slumber party.
Well, let me tell you about my 1 week in summer camp.
We're hanging out at the pool, playing rummy.
Yes.
Did you do more than Washington here too? By the way, I kissed my first boy at summer camp.
Oh. Being in a lock-in, it was always in like the game room, the rec room.
Yep.
We saw somebody like jump the fence and like go skinny dipping in the pool.
I had my first summer job
Okay.
at Burger King.
Doing data entry.
You had a full-time job.
It was a full-time job. And I also fell asleep on the keyboard a few times. What do you think of like when you think of a summer movie?
Probably like National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh my God, meatballs. Are you ready for the summer?
Yes.
This is what you're going to do. Go.
I can't make that.
Welcome back to Worth Mentioning with Megs and Mel.
Hey, I'm Mel.
And I'm Megs.
I know.
And you never know what we're going to talk about.
About our pajamas.
Ooh, we're matching today.
We're matching. Yes.
Look at that.
How did that happen?
How did that happen?
I don't know. Our blankets match.
Even the blankets.
Our PJs match.
We are in pajamas today because we are going to be doing a little like reminiscing of summer days.
Like summer camp.
Summer when we were young. And then maybe like a little bit about how summer feels now as we're older.
Yeah.
You know?
So we're in our cozy pajamas.
Jammy time. Felt
Right.
like a good like slumber party theme.
It does feel like a slumber party. Did you
Yeah.
do sleepaway camp, by the way? This makes me think of sleepaway camp.
I did that one. I did sleepaway camp one time.
Mm-hmm.
It was a week long. Have you heard of Camp Abbey? It's on the North Shore.
No.
So
your sleepaway camp wasn't far from your house?
no.
So you didn't do like one of the ones?
No, we didn't. We did not have the funds. For
We
that.
didn't either. I didn't do any of them. And I wish I had.
Well, let me tell you about my 1 week in summer camp. Well, so I went to day camp also when I was a kid.
Sure.
I always went to day camp.
I went to some camp.
But that camp, I think it was the summer after like 7th grade, I want to say, 6th or 7th grade. And it was a group of like friends, and we all went to the same camp, and we were in the cabin together and all that. I am a homesick girl.
Are you?
Yeah. When I was a kid, like
Yeah.
I like to spend night, especially as I got older. Like when I was in high school, I could totally sleep out at friends' houses or whatever. But like when I was younger, like I loved going to slumber parties, but that was a week long. Camp was. So that was a long time to be away from my parents.
And yeah.
And I think everybody else seemed fine. Okay, so what happened though was the camp nurse wound up being like my dad's cousin's wife.
Okay. Did you know her?
She knew me. I didn't really know her well. I knew
Yeah.
of her, but like we weren't like
I was
those
wondering.
parts of our families didn't like do much together. But so I got sick one night.
Oh.
My tummy hurt and I had to go to see the nurse.
Yeah.
And
Wait, are you saying that like not you weren't really sick, but maybe you were like sad? Or did you actually get sick?
no, I wasn't sick. I kind of like faked it.
You faked it because you
And I was homesick. Like I really did feel bad,
uh-huh.
but like I just didn't want to be in the cabin.
Okay. So you felt sick. You
So-
got sick.
Yeah. So I went to see the nurse who was family.
Yeah.
And the nurse's cabin was air conditioned.
Oh.
Mine was not.
Mm-hmm.
The nurse's cabin had a TV and a sofa and was very lovely.
Oh.
I think I stayed at the nurse's cabin several nights.
Because you were sick.
Because I was sick.
You were sick.
I was really homesick.
Oh yeah.
And she knew that.
Did you only go that one summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did eventually. She made me. She's like, okay, you have to go back to your cabin. I don't know. In my mind, it might be exaggerated, but I was definitely, that light just turned red.
Okay. I thought I was having some kind of episode.
We're just going to consider it our campfire. Okay, so yeah, I spent a lot of the time in the nurse's cabin.
Yeah.
It was quite lovely. We watched TV and, I got to eat snacks and hang
Yeah.
out in the air conditioning, and then she forced me to leave. But that
Those
was
are
my one away summer camp experience.
Did your girls do a sleepaway camp?
No, they just did like day camps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never did sleepaway camp. I wanted to. We did not have the funds to either, but I wanted to. And I wanted my kids to do it, but neither one seemed to want to. I think Alex now wishes that she had done one of them.
Oh, Julia totally wishes she could have done that.
Yeah.
Phoebe would, but no, she.
Yeah,
did not wanna do
Connor.
that.
I think Connor's good.
Yeah.
But I wish I would have loved to have had that experience because you see it in all those like summer like movies or about the
Mhm.
camp and all the fun
I
people have
mean,
at camp. So what did you? So since we weren't going to summer camp, what were we doing instead? What did you do all summer?
so most of the time, so we belong to the JCC.
What's the
It's
JCC?
the Jewish Community Center.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Yeah.
Okay, I
I'm
didn't know that you could be a member of the JCC without
and
being
not
Jewish.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was close to our house. It was
Mhm.
a great facility. They had a swimming pool, good summer
Mhm.
camps and everything, like lots to choose from. And I really enjoyed that. I did like summer camp. And they had lots of like I loved arts and crafts. There were talent shows. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I had good friends in that.
Mhm.
Who also like lived in the area, neighborhood. So it was like that kind of thing, but different kids than like what I went to school with.
Right.
So it was
Did
fun.
you like have like a camp bestie or?
I'm sure I did along the way, but not
Mhm.
like one that I can remember having like every year.
Yeah. It may have changed because there's like different
Yeah.
kids that come in for summer.
Right. So that was, I think they used that until I absolutely grew out of it.
Yeah. Wait, did you get to be like a CIT?
I didn't do that. My brother did become a
Because
CIT.
I feel like that's the way they extend it. They're like, oh,
Right.
you're not a camper anymore, but
You're
you can
a
work.
CIT, you're counselor in
free.
training. Yeah, exactly. So
In fact, you can pay to work.
yeah. Sports camp was like where the older kids went who were like too old to
They
like
aged
be
out
in
of
the
day camp.
Yeah, but you were not old enough to do the CIT stuff yet. And I hated sports camp. I was, and I liked playing sports, but not in the freaking summer.
No, not
and
here.
They put us out. There was a field where we could do like baseball, dodgeball, kickball, all those things. And it was so hot. I didn't want to be out there. The other camps, yeah, sometimes you would be out. You'd have swim class every day and then free swim every day. So there was a lot of swimming, and I loved that. I was a little fish. I loved to swim.
Yeah.
But being outside doing that kind of stuff, like playing softball or cabbage ball or whatever.
I wasn't good at those. I didn't want to play those because it was hot too. But also, I wasn't ever good at sports. Like I'm not a sports girl.
I don't know what age that would have been. Like probably
like 11
or 12.
Yeah.
And I think it's the first time I remember learning the word nauseous. Because one of the guys,
were you nauseous?
And that was like a co-ed group too, which was fun. Because then I started around that age, started like 12. The little like interest in boys. Somebody told me to tell the counselor that I was nauseous
to get to go to the nurse's office
to go inside. Out of the heat.
Yeah. I'm like, were you going back to the counselor? But no, that was sleepaway camp.
Sleepaway camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
and
that was like the last camp, and then I was finally like old enough to be home unsupervised for a little, bits of time.
Right.
What were your summers like?
I did the YMCA. So my family has been members of the YMCA since
long time.
Since the 80s. Literally. I have that's actually been a part of my life.
That like makes so much sense.
All my life. Yeah. So I did summer camp there after 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade. I don't know, possibly after 8th grade too. And then I think I was done. I mean, once we're getting to high school, it feels like we're getting done with that. But that was some of my best like memories. Those were some like core memories there. It was just day camp at the Y. And I participated as a day camper and then as a CIT. And one of my very best friends was there with me. And she's the reason I started going. And I just remember hanging out at the pool, playing rummy. We would hang out, play rummy, listen to Father Figure, and listen to what other songs were around at that time period. I can't remember. Careless Whispers. That was later on or earlier.
Were there structured activities too?
Absolutely. But yes. So there was
your best memories were just
the
hanging
best
out.
memories were we played so much rummy. And we looked at the boys and we played in the water. I remember we used to do this thing called Martha Washington hair, where we'd be in the water
you
and
flip it over,
and then you flip it back. Did you do Martha Washington hair too? And then mermaid, like you're mermaiding along and feeling your hair flow.
Did you do like the tea party underwater?
We did the underwater tea party. Yep.
Oh my God. Did they ever do the thing where they like Crisco'd the watermelon, and there was the game to get it out of the pool.
No, we never got to play that.
Have you heard of that though?
I think they played that. Both Alex and Connor spent their some of their summers being lifeguards, and I'm pretty sure at least one of them had that at a pool.
Oh yeah.
So
you slather a big watermelon with like Crisco, and then they put it in the pool.
Yeah,
it floats, and there's teams, and the goal is for your team to get it out of the pool. Which is very hard. It's
I've
a very
never
slippery
done
situation.
that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I'd enjoy it as much now, but it probably.
I don't feel like
it probably would be fun.
Maybe.
Honestly.
I don't know. Now I kind of want to lay on the side of the pool.
Like, I don't think I'd do it purposefully, but if somebody was like, "Hey, we're gonna do this," I'd be like, "Okay," and then you'd get into it, and it would.
You're exactly right. I think that's what would happen. I don't. If you tell me I want to do you want to grease up a watermelon and try to get it out of the pool? I would
like,
no.
I'll pass. But throw it
if
in there.
I found myself in that situation, if I'd had some drinks, and I was in the pool and someone threw in a greased up watermelon, I would have a good time.
You'd have a good time.
I know. I would. See. So yeah, those were my best memories. That's when I did summer. By the way, I kissed my first boy at summer camp.
Oh,
I did.
I love that.
In the there was a big gym area and a stairwell, and we went up to the top of the stairwell, and there was a big window overlooking the pool, and we're looking at the pool, and that's
so romantic.
It was so romantic until I realized later that everyone who was at the pool, all our friends and everything, could see us in the window, and they totally saw it. Everybody saw it.
Oh no! How old were you?
Like 13.
Yeah. Oh.
I know. We thought we were all like, just looking down. Nobody was watching us.
Everybody saw it.
They all saw me kiss him.
Love it. One of the fun things that I remember at this camp when you got to old enough, I don't even know how old, but we would do sleepaway,
did y'all do lock-ins? Is it a lock-in?
We did lock-ins, but we also did campouts. So they would take us to like a local state park or something.
Yeah.
And we would pitch tents, do fires.
We didn't ever do that.
S'mores, do stuff outside.
I say that. I think we did
camp
once.
And that was fun. And then we also did lock-ins. So yes. And my best memory is like being in a lock-in. It was always in like the game room, the rec room, where all like the pool table and the foosball and all the things were, and sofas and TV, and there were windows looking out on the pool, and that was where we were locked in for the night in the rec room. It was so much fun.
Did you do the games? Did you do that thing? Because this is where I did this at summer camp, where people tried to hold their breath and pass out.
No, I did not do that.
I don't recommend it.
My question too is like,
why?
How many? Well, why? But then also like, who faked it?
Oh, I know. I never did it.
Yeah,
because I was too chicken.
Right.
But that's true.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that. And then
did you want me to try it later tonight and we can see if it really works?
I do not.
Okay.
I think that's a bad choice at this age, especially. I think it's a bad choice at any age. Yeah, kids, I do not recommend passing out. But in the lock-in also is where I first saw the movie Poltergeist. And I was scared of that movie.
Why did they show that at a lock-in?
Because I had to be
what our movies were.
12 or under.
Right.
I think there's a high likelihood I was around 11.
I mean, you see, because like when we were kids,
there was
people didn't care about that. And our parents didn't care if somebody was showing you a scary movie or something. Like,
no.
I think most parents didn't. It was more just relaxed.
That might have been Girl Scout camp that we watched Poltergeist.
Oh my God.
I know now girls. There's no way that would fly.
You know what I remember too at one of these lock-ins, that since it was like on the pool, we saw somebody like jump the fence and like go skinny dipping in the pool. Field trips were always the best, when you'd have like field trip day and get on the bus and go somewhere.
We usually did like skating, bowling.
Oh my God, skating.
Oh, definitely. Skating.
Bowling.
Are there still skating rinks? I don't even know if skating rinks still exist.
There's one close to here.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, you want to go skate? I can't. I mean, I used to be a great skater. There was a place that we all went to growing up here called Phil's Big 8, if you grew up in New Orleans.
Yeah. I think we had Leo's.
The place to be on the weekends.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever skate birthday party?
Oh, of course.
I know. I did too.
Of course.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, we were great. I could skate like, you do the races and stuff, all
Yes.
the
Oh, and then
competitions, and the
what
hokey
was it? Hokey
pokey
pokey.
was like the end of wasn't
Yep.
it like at the end? It was like the last like activity.
Yeah.
The hokey pokey. I wonder why that became a thing, and they did it where you live too. So that's funny that they like.
You mean down? I mean, yeah.
I mean, we're only an hour apart, but
Exactly.
still,
Yeah.
like
No, I think it was of that time
there was
period.
no internet for them to see. Oh, this skating rink did the hokey pokey.
I
Let's all
wonder
do it.
how that happened.
I don't
Why
know.
did all the skating rinks do those kinds of things? There was the races,
Hmm.
of course, and there was the hokey
Yeah,
pokeys and the other things that you
and
did
they
in the
do like a
middle.
couples thing too, where it's like a couple skate. I
Probably.
think so.
Yeah.
Not like at the birthday parties, but like if you just
Right.
went like on a Friday night.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
That was fun. But then the last time I remember getting in skates was like when one of my nieces had a skate party.
It's not the same.
I got in those skates and I could not stand up. I kept
Mm-mm.
falling on my ass.
It is not the same anymore. I'm scared
I'm
of it now.
scared.
I'm scared.
And that's probably why it's hard. If we weren't
Yeah.
scared, we'd probably just get out there because I feel like I have the muscle memory to do it, the movement.
We should. I'm
But
afraid I'll break something and then I'll be out of commission probably for the rest of my life.
do you know when I was
Mm.
first starting to skate
Yeah.
and like my grandmother would watch me sometimes, and so I wanted to go skate in the neighborhood, just like skate down the sidewalk or whatever. And my grandmother decided she was going to skate with me. And she put my aunt's skates on. My aunt, my mom's youngest sister, so she was
I'm having
still living at
anxiety about
home.
this.
And so she put on the skates. As soon as she hit the driveway, before we even got to the sidewalk, she
Did she
fell.
hit the driveway?
She fell and she broke her arm.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Do you
need to
remember those skates too that you could just slide your whole shoe into?
Yes.
Those don't seem safe.
No.
Those don't seem safe.
There's just like plastic
I
that's strapped
know.
over your shoe or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is all making me think summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so what did you do summers like when you got older and you weren't old? You couldn't go to camp anymore.
I went to camp at least through the beginning, through right before I started high school.
Mm-hmm.
So
What were you working at that point at camp?
I was going to say, probably, but kind of half working, kind of half-ass working. We spent a lot of time also hiding in the room where you store like the balance beams and the mats. We'd spend a ton of time hiding out in there. We weren't even doing anything.
Yeah,
we were just not working.
Right.
The actual counselors were probably so pissed at us.
They're like, "Where are those little shits?"
Exactly. We would do that, and I remember we would get the hold of the big bags of Kool-Aid. Do you remember those? Because they would pour them in those big jugs.
The big igloo.
We'd be eating Kool-Aid and hiding out and just not doing anything we were supposed to do. And we weren't even doing anything. It's not like we were like kissing anybody or we weren't doing anything illegal, illicit, or we were just not where we were supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, now I forgot what you asked me.
What you did like after, but you worked. So basically you were in camp until you.
For the most part. And then I think the summer after sophomore year is when I had my first summer job.
Okay. What was that?
At Burger King.
At Burger King.
It was at the Burger King. It was a brand new Burger King. And my mom was like, "You're getting a job." I did not want to work at the Burger King. And mom knows this and we still talk about it. However, she's quick to point out, and she is right, that I actually had a lot of fun there because everybody was like the same age. And I actually met like my first real boyfriend there because my first boyfriend was not the guy that kissed me in the stairwell at the Y.
I feel like there are a lot of like movies from our age group, like when we were growing up, where that's the kids worked at like fast food.
Probably so, because it feels like that.
Like even Fast Times at Ridgemont High, a lot of them were in the mall, but they were working in like little fast food
they
places.
did.
Yeah.
Fast food.
So I feel like that would be fun. And you know what? This is what I want to say. My parents aren't around anymore for me to bring this up to them.
Okay.
But so my summer, like when I got when I was too old, I didn't go and do like CIT or counselor or anything. I think one summer I had freedom of nothing, too young to work, too old for camp. And I was allowed to just kind of be.
Just exist.
Yeah. And which was, I think, I loved that, which kind of is like what I love now too. Like I was alone most of the time at home. just watching TV, or I'd
Yeah.
go for a bike ride, or just
That's that
whatever.
personality difference between you and I, because I
Yeah.
didn't do well home
Yeah.
by myself.
I like that.
Mhm.
And my parents would check on me. My
Oh,
dad had the kind
yeah.
of job too. He was a cop, so if he was
Yeah.
in the neighborhood, he'd come and stop in.
And it was a different time. Like, kids were just left at home
Yeah.
alone, or left alone.
Right. So my job, as soon as I was old enough to work, and I like went to the Department of Education to get like the approval to work early.
Yes.
Thanks, Mom and Dad. Like, you're gonna work the rest of your life. Like, why do we have to force it so early?
I know. Except, you know what? I did the same thing with my kids.
Okay, and that we'll get to that in a second, because I think that's interesting. So they made me work at my uncle's company, and it was doing data entry.
Oh, that's not fun.
40 freaking hours a week.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You had a full-time job.
It was a full-time job. And it
How old were you? How old were
I'm
you?
very grateful that I had a,
You don't have to put that disclaimer.
No, I don't, because
No.
you know what?
It's okay.
How old was I? 14?
Yeah. Oh,
13. I think 13. However, 13, 14. Wait. It was summer after my freshman year. 13, 14, 15. So 14, 15, 16. So, yeah.
You did that for 4 years? 4 summers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked.
It sucked.
Yeah.
And so it varied. It was like data entry for the first couple of years, maybe. And then like after that, there was another, they put me in another type of job, which I liked more, because I was like on my feet, and like I basically was like the copy room clerk, and made copies and faxed things and made binded books for people. It was like Kinko's, but inside of a business.
Mhm.
And I did that. And that I didn't mind as much.
Right.
Because it was more interactive. I was up, I could listen to the radio, whatever. But data entry, you're going to sit a teenager at a computer for 8 hours of the day.
That was.
I will tell you, I got picked up a few times for lunch by friends and came back drunk.
Did you really?
I really did.
As you should.
And I also fell asleep on the keyboard a few times.
As you should. Because you were working like an adult job.
I was working an adult job. And then I'd go like home, and then I'd go out with my friends, and then I have to get up and get to work for 8 a.m.
Oh my God. Megan.
That was
a hard.
And here's what I have to say,
hard.
parents, if you're a parent out there listening.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. Like, sometimes, whatever, you want your kids to work and you have a job that's easy for them to get, fine. But can we I wish they would have asked me first, like, do you want to go find a job? What would you like to do?
Right.
It was never given to me as an option that I could even go work at the JCC and be a counselor, or go work at a snowball stand, or the Gap, or whatever.
Right. Be a lifeguard.
I was a great swimmer.
Yeah.
I worked up through all those certifications. I could have done that. Never was given the option. It was, you're going to work at your uncle's company.
Yeah.
And basically what I made, a lot of it went straight into a savings account, and I paid it a lot, whatever. I don't know what the cost was, but it went towards my car insurance once I had a car, which wasn't the first year, but I think it was the second year.
So you didn't get to really enjoy it as much, even your
I
money?
mean, I still got some of the money, I'm sure, but a lot of it,
Wow.
So,
I mean, there's like good and bad, because it's like you want your kids to have responsibility. Like, I absolutely wanted mine to I didn't want them to sit around all summer and do nothing. I want them to have some level of responsibility, but I do also want them to have fun.
Yeah.
Like, for me, that's why I strongly encouraged them, against their will, some of them, to lifeguard, because I had this feeling that it would almost be like those summer camp movies that we'd see, or those like summer like work movies that you'd see. And so, I know for Alex, it absolutely was. I don't know that Connor had quite the same experience, but it was, in general, I think, a good experience. It wasn't sitting in front of a computer. It wasn't, being by yourself or anything. It was interactive. It wasn't 40 hours.
And look, and then like, we expect kids to know, like, when they graduate, oh, what are you going to study? What are you going to be? What do you want to be?
I know.
And I think it's ridiculous at that age, but especially, like, I wasn't allowed to even explore things. So, like, I had no, like, other than that office job,
Yeah.
I didn't have any other experience to draw on to know what I might be interested in because I wasn't allowed to pursue my interest.
What do you think you would have done? Because my interest was not Burger King. I tell you that.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I think working at a camp would have been something I would have enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like I said, a snowball stand. One of my friends' families
Yes.
owned one. I'm sure I could have gotten a job at one. Um,
My friend's daughters did snowball stand
more like that
this
kind
year
of stuff.
and had a great time, or a couple years ago and had a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably would have been more interested in like going, like maybe working at the mall or like wherever my, like places where
Somewhere-
my friends worked.
Yes. Yeah.
So there were no other kids my age in that office. It was just me and a bunch of us.
A bunch of Nobody wants a bunch of us
Not when you're 14
when you're
years old.
14. No.
And you go sit in the lunchroom for a 30-minute lunch break.
It's depressing enough now.
Yes.
Can you imagine? You don't have to imagine. You did it.
I think that's why I rebelled now. I'm just like, I don't want to work in those kind of places.
That's why you have trauma.
Maybe so.
You have some trauma
I have
now. You
work
don't
trauma.
want to. You want to be your own boss.
And I am hell bent on helping other people figure out what they want to do because I think it's so important.
Yeah.
The things that shape us. So we have mentioned like movies and stuff. What are your favorite, like, what do you think of like when you think of a summer movie?
Probably like National Lampoon's Vacation.
For sure. That is
like the one where they're driving across the country to get to what?
Yeah, the original one.
Is it Wally World?
Wally World.
Okay, it is.
Yeah.
Because now my mom sometimes calls Walmart Wally World. So
Yeah,
now I'm not
people say
sure
that.
if I can't remember what the name was from the movie.
Wally World.
That's definitely one.
Yes, that was on my list. One of my favorites is Summer Rental with John Candy. Do you remember that
I
one?
do.
I still will put that on. It's just such a good like 80s movie.
Yeah.
Do
Do you remember Shag with Phoebe? Again, we're back to Phoebe Cates from Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yes, and
Annabeth Gish.
no, well, not that movie.
Oh.
Mystic Pizza.
I loved Mystic Pizza. That was one of my all-time favorites.
So good. Yes.
That is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Yes, me too. Cheers.
Look at that. We have something major in common.
Another favorite summer movie from like that
That movie was so good.
age, The Goonies.
Oh, yes. The Goonies is so good too.
Maybe we need to watch something tonight.
I know we need to have like 80s movies. I haven't seen Mystic Pizza in so long.
I haven't seen it in a long time either.
I wonder if it's on anywhere.
I'm sure we could find
Yeah.
it.
Julia Roberts was beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What other movies? I can't think of any other ones. I think you've named the ones that.
Those are some big ones. I'm sure I could come up with more, but summertime, I do still get like a little like reminiscent, and I just like I'll put on movies. I'll have days where, mainly on the weekend, but like I want to order pizza and just like watch a good 80s movie
Yeah.
that reminds me of summer.
We should do that tonight.
That would be fun.
Do you remember those old Meatballs movies?
Oh my God, Meatballs. Yes, that's another one.
That's what made me want to do like sleepaway
Yes.
camp.
Are you ready for the summer?
Yes.
Are you ready for the good times?
Oh,
Good
we
times.
need. Okay,
Are
let's
you ready
find that
for
one
the-
tonight. Like, if we can.
Meatballs?
I have not seen it in so long. I wonder if it holds up. I'm scared it may not, but I'm gonna
I
try.
think it will.
Okay,
I think it will.
that is old.
That is
We're
old.
we are showing our age.
That's okay. If you haven't seen Meatballs, go watch it.
Just getting out of like your routine, like the normal school year routine,
Mhm.
and being in the summer. I'm sure you probably, as a teacher, did you look forward? Well, that's a silly question. Of course, you look forward to it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: was the
Yeah.
dread of going back bad?
No,
Okay.
it was usually enough, and I loved, and I still miss that part of teaching, the beginning of school and getting
Yeah.
your classroom ready and
Yeah.
buying all the supplies and organizing your classroom
Yeah.
like that, putting up the bulletin boards.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah.
There's nothing like the start of school. I love that feeling. So yeah, no, I think the break was adequate.
I don't think I ever had a job where well, I didn't because I never worked in the school system where I was off during the summer.
Mhm.
It does sound lovely. But
It
then I do
is.
have some friends who worked in the school system, and at least a couple of them had that back to school dread. And I'm
Mm.
glad you didn't have that. But they would start
If
the,
I still was teaching, maybe I would have by
yeah,
now. Maybe I would by now. I don't know.
yeah.
But I love the beginning of school year. So let me ask you this. Does summer feel, do you still get that summer, when summer's rolling around, does it feel kind of like it used to now that
No,
your kids are older and that
no,
you're older?
no.
No?
Because I work. I mean, I work, full time around the year, so it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't feel like I don't have that the differentiation. I don't have that excitement of
Yeah.
summer.
Yeah.
I don't. Do you?
I do. I feel like I like the feeling of like the seasons changing.
Maybe summer vacation, and yeah,
Yeah, but I still like,
I'm sorry, taking a summer
I,
vacation. Like when that,
well, yeah, but I still feel like there's a different vibe in the air and I look forward to it. And then I think I just like, there are days, like I said, where I'll just do something that
pajama
makes
day.
it kind of feel like, yeah, like it used
See,
to.
I feel the fall vibe change, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel like I feel a summer vibe change. I think I feel spring and fall here vibe change, but in
Mm-hmm.
summer, I don't have that. Yeah, that summer vacation feeling that
Yeah.
it's summer.
What do you like better? Do you like long days of summer or the early sunsets of the fall
A
and winter?
100% daylight savings time, long days,
Long days of summer? Okay.
and daylight savings time.
I never can remember if it's daylight savings or the end of daylight savings. I get those confused. I just know when the time changes and which way the clock goes. That's all I can
I
remember
like it when it stays light outside for a long
for a
time.
long time.
I
Yeah.
don't know which one that is now.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
that
know
daylight?
either.
That's daylight savings. Are they going to get rid
Is
of
it? Some places have
that?
gotten rid of it.
Do they? So when they get rid of it, does it stay on light longer, or does it stay on?
I don't know.
I don't want early night. What do you like better?
So here's how I feel. I love the early sunsets in the fall and winter. I'm like, oh, it's dark. I can just put on my pajamas. The day is done. It's 5 o'clock. The day is done.
That is exactly what I don't like about it. I'm like, it's
But
5 o'clock and it's already
and
over.
then like I start to kind of dread a little bit when summer's coming. Not because I love spring and summer, but like when it's like when the time's about to change, where we have the longer days. I'm like, oh,
I
no.
have the opposite.
But then now that it is here and
Yeah,
we're in full flat, we're fully into it, I'm happy about it. Like I
right.
like it. The only thing I don't like is for some reason my brain wants to eat dinner when it's dark outside. And so I don't like that
My brain is
it's ready for dinner and it's 6 and it's bright as can be.
my brain is good with eating it
It doesn't matter.
any time.
Like I just want it to be dark. I don't know why.
And I want it to be light. Oh, and not just for dinner, but for every time thing.
Oh yeah. So no, I think I like both, but I do dread it a little bit when it's about to change to the long days. But then I get
Yeah.
acclimated and I'm like, oh no, this is good.
I would like for it to stay long days.
I also like the long days on vacation.
Yes. But I have the dread when it's about to get dark. I think I know why.
Yeah.
Because because I work all day. And so when it gets dark early, then I'm like,
I get that. Yeah. Yeah. And when
it's
I worked 12-hour shifts, when I was doing
Mhm.
7 to 7, when it was fall and winter,
Mhm.
like you go to work, it's dark, you leave to go home and it's
Mhm.
dark again. Like
Yeah.
that's no fun
It's no fun.
because you don't get any sunlight.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I get that. Do you have any other summer memories to share? Are you ready for question of the day?
Question of day. We have not done
What else?
you haven't asked me any
What?
to guess anything. Can you ask me to guess anything?
I have a picture for you.
Okay.
This is a good one. I don't think you'll know what it is.
Oh, good.
But don't look too close. I don't want you to see
Don't worry. I
words.
don't have my glasses on,
Okay.
friend.
Do you know what that is?
I know what I wouldn't want to stick in it. If I was a man, I wouldn't want to stick anything in there. Does it scrub a pole? Do you insert something into it?
Yeah.
Do you insert a pole into it? Do you insert a cylindrical object?
Yeah.
Does it clean it?
Maybe.
Does it scratch it?
Is
Is it a pole scrubber?
It's a pole scrubber.
Is it really?
No.
Oh. Is it a cucumber scrubber? Is it a vegetable scrubber?
No.
Is it something that you use in your house?
I mean, you could use it on
Do you
a
have
plane.
one-
You could use it on a train.
Is it for cleaning?
Not really.
Okay. Is it for pleasure?
No.
Is it for pain?
Maybe it feels good. I don't know. Never used one.
Do you use it on something living or something inanimate?
Living.
Is it do you use it on a person or an animal?
A person.
So it's something that you use on a person.
Yes.
Oh, it's a foot scrubber.
No, but that's a good guess.
You scrub your heels.
No. Yeah,
Okay,
I think you've guessed like 20 times.
I know. It's just
do
like,
you give up? Did I do good?
wait. Yeah. Yes. Okay. What is that thing?
I'm going to show you another picture.
Oh, it's the deep tissue massager.
Deep tissue manual massager.
Does it get the
for
cellulite
out,
out?
apparently.
How much is
what
it?
It's
Seriously.
and it says no batteries.
Okay. Oh, so it's not,
Thighs, abdomen, legs, glutes.
it's not
Is that
for
going-
pleasure.
Oh, look at the glute picture. Whoop, whoop.
Oh,
Right.
I had to think about what a glute was.
Over your booty.
Your booty. How do
So see, when I
uh,
first saw this picture too, this was another gem from Instagram. I thought these were brushes, scrub brushes.
Yes, that's what. Yes.
But if you look close,
Yeah.
they're knobs. So it's like a massager.
Do we feel like that is legit?
No,
I know. I want it to be because I want
I
something
do not.
to get rid of the cellulite, and if I could just like
Yeah.
scrub it down to make it go away, I would. But I don't feel. Also, that's like reminds me of lymphatic drainage, which is, kind of having a moment now.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a fun one, right? I did good.
yeah, here.
Good. Okay. Glad I
Do you
could-
want it?
Nope. You do it.
Oh,
Your
all
turn.
right. My turn to do the question.
Question of the day.
How do you open the box?
Question
Oh, there it is.
of the day.
Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me. That's a summer movie.
Grease.
Hello.
Hello.
How do we forget that?
Yes, and at camp we put that on as a
Yes.
production one summer.
Oh, did y'all?
Yes.
Did we do that? I feel like
I
we
think
put on salt parts of it.
Oh, it was Sandy.
You got to be Sandy.
I got to be Sandy.
Dang. Is it because you were blonde and tan?
Probably.
Lucky girl. I would have gotten to be Danny Zuko.
and I did like to sing, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the Grease. Okay. What's something you find embarrassing?
No, I'm kidding. I am kidding.
No,
no, I do not find you embarrassing at all.
Only
I
sometimes.
just thought that was funny.
Um,
Whew, embarrassing. When you stand up in a crowd or something and you're, like where there's a lot of people that could see and you have a wedgie. Big
Or
old
a camel
wedgie.
toe.
And well, I
they
feel
make
like
covers for
feel
that.
like that I wouldn't notice as much. But you feel the wedgie more. I feel
Okay.
like, than the camel toe.
Yeah.
But like you feel it
know.
and you just want to
Pick it out
pick it out of your ass.
and you can't.
That's where best friend comes in handy.
I'm not picking it out of yours. I'm so sorry. I'll
Damn
no.
it. Or maybe you picked your wedgie out
And somebody saw you.
and then you realized you weren't alone. Somebody saw that.
I know something embarrassing.
What?
When you go to text somebody something and you accidentally, maybe about somebody else, and you accidentally
And you
text
send
it to the person.
To that person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's so bad.
It's traumatizing.
yeah, and that's why I like if I'm doing something like that,
you check a bunch of
check
times.
so many times
to make sure
it's going to the right person.
Oh my God. I've done that, I think,
Yeah.
twice in my
or
life.
you screenshot the text conversation with someone
And you
wanna
send it
show
to them
and you send it back to them
instead of to the person who
Yeah,
you're
like how do you explain? They know exactly what you just did. Yeah, that's happened to me before
Me-
too.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Oops, sorry.
I know.
Why was I doing that?
And then it's like you try to come up with a good story, but everybody knows.
That's a good one. That is
No.
embarrassing. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of
What not to wear?
summer memories in camp. You know, we went with something fun. These have like martini glasses on them.
Uh-huh.
I really was trying to find something like campy, like campfires, and I just couldn't.
Campfires.
I couldn't
Yeah.
find anything that was
Pools.
like for women,
They
or
have-
that like,
Yeah.
or they just had like pants or something. But so this seemed to like fit the bill.
I mean, it's got drinks on it. It's got heels. It's got bottles.
Girls in the martini glass
Oh,
somewhere, or it's like you can see the legs. Coming out of it.
yes.
You can't really
just
see
like Taylor Swift did
can't really see the top.
in one of her videos.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
So,
Please subscribe and comment. I still want comments.
do you?
I do.
That scares me.
I know, but I got that covered.
Okay.
I'm only going to share the good ones with you.
Can you delete the bad ones?
It depends on how like bad in what way.
Okay.
I will use my judgment there.
Okay.
But I want your comments. I want to know who's watching.
I do too.
Just say hi, even if you just watched like 10 minutes of it. We're
All right.
done. Dinner time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.